everybody, I wanted to hop on here because I just received something super awesome in the mail and I wanted to share it with you all. This was back during the holidays. I have a friend who is going to be doing this cleanse as well. Actually, I have a couple. But Nick and I were talking about how even we've just kind of gotten back in the old habits and kind of like, those little cheat days turn into cheat, weeks into, a cheat month. And then before you know it, you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm back where I was like a year ago, right? So, hey, Melissa. So we decided that we wanted to do like a detox. And so we found out about the Ultimate Reset. And it's basically a 3-week program where your body, it completely detoxes and it restores it back to its natural state. And I don't know if you are like me, but I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and I have a lot of hormone issues. I've got a lot of things going on crazy inside of me. And if I can kind of do something to kind of cleanse all the hormones, like, that are added in the foods out of my body, like all of them, the garbage and the crap, and like just get that detox from sugar and just get that cleanse, I think that it's really going to help my PCOS symptoms and just the things that I struggle with just in general. So I'm really hoping to see really good results from this. Not only with my PCOS, but basically, my body, my energy. It's supposed to really help with sleep. I struggle with sleeping, and yeah, so I have really high hopes for this. So I wanted to go through the box. To be honest, I'm not super familiar with the program. I know a little bit about it from things I've watched on YouTube. So I will just try to share what I know offhand. Let me grab my notes. So I will say that the 3 weeks are broken down to where it's more manageable. Each week is a phase. And so you're not going like cold turkey on certain, of food. And this isn't like a juice cleanse. Like I'm going to be eating real whole food. So the first week is called, I'll explain the weeks and then I'll go over some of the products. The first week is called Reclaim. And that's basically where I'm going to reclaim my health. I'm going to up, my intake of water. And I'm going to basically try to flush out those toxins in my system. And then I'm also going to be shifting my diet to where I'm going to try to eliminate more meats and the dairies, and like those grains and stuff. So I'm going to make that shift to where, which the dairy is probably one of the things I'm looking most forward to eliminate from my diet because it causes a lot of inflammation in my body. So I'm hoping that by the end of this program that I will be dairy free again. It's an ongoing battle. So the first week is Reclaim. The second is Release. So that's basically when your body's going to be detoxing. There's going to be a gentle colon cleanse. And I've heard that it's not bad, so it's not like I'm going to be stuck in the bathroom. And that is also the week where I'm going to go vegan for that week. So basically completely clean, no animal products, because a lot of times those do have added hormones in them, no dairy, and no grains. So well, I guess I could have grains, but I try to limit my grains because of the PCOS. So we're going to see how we can modify that for me. So the last week is Restore, and that's basically restoring my digestive system. There's going to be some great probiotics and prebiotics blends in here that are going to really be able to help rejuvenate my digestive tract and just kind of get it right back on the right track. And so like I said, this is supposed to restore my body to its natural state, which I'm super excited about. So let's go over some of the things that are in here. So here's the box. I just got it. And my husband's box isn't even open yet. So I wanted to go ahead. Hey, Holly. So I wanted to go ahead and open it so you don't have to see me fight with the box. So basically it says it's more than a cleanse. It's a 21-day healthy eating program. If you want to feel better than you have in years, you're ready to begin the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. Start by looking through the program and nutritional guide and accessing the online participant portal. So they do have an online place where you can go and you can get all the tips, any of the support that you need. There you'll find out what to just expect, blah, 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 and then so on. So on top, I see that I have, now, I wonder if, there's supposed to be a program guide in here. Is it? That's not it. So this is like a little bag that I can keep like on the go if I'm going to like have all my supplements in my purse. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Danielle. I'm hoping so, Danielle. So this is Danielle. So basically, this is supposed to help restore your body to its natural state. So I am super excited. I'm going to be documenting my progress through this. I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to be very open and honest. And so anybody can do anything for 21 days, right? And my husband's doing it too. And so my kids are going to be eating a lot of the same meals. They're just not going to be doing the supplements. So this is like a little to-go bag that I can put some of these like little packets in, because there is like a schedule to follow. So the first thing I see is this detox, and some of these are only going to be used during certain weeks. So it really, like, you have to follow the schedule. And this is basically used to support healthy liver function and digestive health. And this has I cannot talk today. Milk thistle extract, along with a proprietary blend with like chia seed, flax. There's all sorts of wonderful things in here that are like superfoods. So basically, there are no additives in there besides. It looks like there's stevia. So that is the sweetener in here, and that's a detox that I will be taking, I believe, week 2. So there are several of those packets. Then there is this a bracelet? Don't really know what this is for, but we'll find out. I'll look up later. This is Mineralize. So this is basically the Himalayan salt. Through this program, I'll be drinking distilled water only, and I'll be trying to cook in only distilled water. So I'm going to do the best that I can. And that is because, Molly, honey, shh. That's because your regular water has added minerals and stuff like that. And so we want to get our bodies back to the natural state. So that's what this is going to be. So you get the distilled water with everything taken out. Is this from the Yes, this is from the makers of Shakeology. The guy who, Darren Oline, who created Shakeology, he created this program. And so he is basically the nutrition guy behind, like, he is the nutrition, you know, basically the guy behind Beachbody programs when it comes to nutrition. So this is the Mineralize. And I can drink Shakeology through this program. And with that, it has to be the vegan flavors. So my husband's favorite actually has to be, is actually the vegan tropical strawberry, which is a win-win. And I am doing the vegan chocolate. So that's what we'll be drinking. Yes, guru, that's the word I'm thinking of, Melissa. You're amazing. Like, this is mom brain. So the next thing are Power Greens, and this is something new they've added. They used to have, Alkalinize in here, and that was not very tasty. So they actually replaced it with these Power Greens. So if you've seen my videos before, this is actually something, it's a boost that you can buy, like, just by itself. And I add these to my Shakeologies all the time. So I'm going to be adding this to probably my Shakeology. I believe they will allow me to. And this is just basically an extra serving of vegetables. So it's got spinach powder, leaf cucumber powder, chlorella powder, spirulina powder, I cannot talk, celery powder, blah, 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 blah. So basically these are almond milks or just distilled water. You know what, Sarah? I have to double check that. I think it might have to be water, but I can't promise you that. After this video, I'll look it up and then I'll reply to your comment for sure. So this is something I'm going to be adding. And actually, I've got a couple tubs of the Power Greens, and so I may save these for when I travel, because if you don't know, I love travel. That's like one of my passions, and I love that I can do my job wherever I go, right? So I may take these instead of taking crap. I think I've got. Oh, it's here somewhere. Anyways, I've got the little tub of the greens, and so I may just use that instead because that's at home. Oh, thanks, Holly. Yeah, I hope that you like them. Let me know. Check out Pinterest for different recipes, okay? So I will save these. My husband will probably take these to work. And so, yeah. You know, I'm frugal, so. And then this is Revitalize. And this is basically the prebiotics and the probiotics. It is a proprietary blend from Beachbody. So it's something that you can't just go and get off, the shelf. And so this is something that I believe I will be taking week 2 or 3. And they are capsules. So this was, let me go back. The Mineralize is Himalayan salt. That light is. And then these are, I'll open them up. That way you can see. These are capsules. I mean, so they're just like your, just a normal capsule. And so that's that. And then let's see, the Revitalize, let me show you that one. I'll have to see if there's a nutrition guide in here because there should be a book. If not, it may be in the other one, but it should be in both, right? And that's basically what this one looks like. And this is the probiotics and prebiotics. And then the last thing is Soothe. So this is supposed to help with the digestive health. It's got aloe vera, turmeric extract, and this is basically to help with the cleanse. So I'm sure I'm going to be taking this week 2. So I think this is what's going to make me do the cleanse, if you will. And I have a friend who's doing this program right now, and she has joked and said she's basically pretending that these are like Cheetos in pill form, like in capsule form. Yeah, because it's like the color of Cheetos, which is really funny. But that's from the turmeric. So that's basically all that's in here. I don't see anything else underneath here. I figured I would get a program guide. So let me open up this other one real fast, because if I didn't get one, I'm going to be disappointed. Using my nails. Okay, here we go. Because when you order this, I actually ordered a dual set. So if you're going to do it with a partner or a friend, you can save like $50 if you buy 2 at one time. So that's what I did. So basically here is this, the guide. And I'm going to make sure that everything else is the same in here. Everything else looks the same. He gets his own little pouch or whatever, you know, and all that. So let me open this and we'll look at this. Too bad we have to share this. Not that he would sit there and read it cover to cover, so. Because I'm mainly the person doing the meal planning and the prepping and the cooking, but he will have to be responsible for his supplements. So this is a schedule guide. Let me scoot up. And let's see. So it breaks it down by week and tells you what time you can do each of these supplements. And then I do know that you can go and get the graphics online and save them on your phone, which is what I will probably do. I will probably keep this in my purse or on the counter. So that's for each week. But I'll probably save them on my phone and save it as a favorite. And I will set alarms on my phone, because if I don't set alarms, then it's not going to get done. And with some things, you do have to wait like 2 hours in between. And I'm really hoping I can do those greens with my Shakeology. I don't see why I couldn't. Anyway, so here's the program and nutrition guide. And I know that this is filled with tons of recipes for the program. And you will not go hungry. It's nothing like that. It talks about the why, the nutrition behind all of the products. Basically the foundation of not only the products, but also why, the importance. Let's see, it talks about exercise. Oh, so exercise on this program. Since this is a very intense reset of my body, they do not recommend rigorous activity or exercising. So they do give you some ideas of things to do while you're resetting. You can do stretching, breathing, walking, gentle swimming, restorative yoga, and Tai Chi. So I may do some PiYo. I may do, like, you may not see as many workout videos from me in the next few weeks, and that's because of this. But if I do, I will try to post that, just because this is more so resetting my body, not necessarily like, pushing it physically. I'm getting back to square one. So let's see, it gives you tips about the water and lots of different things, different, how to enhance your reset. And then it breaks down the weeks. So here's another picture of the calendar. And then it's going to go into those with this. Nicole, yes. Some people lose like 10 pounds, 15 pounds. It really depends on where you're at in your journey. If you go, I can probably post some pictures from before and after in the comments when I'm done. But I have had friends do this and have received phenomenal results. And it just basically, and to be honest, like I know one friend who did this program a couple years ago, and she never felt better, and so she stayed vegan because she was like, I don't see a need for those other things that I had because my body feels the best it's ever been. I've heard people tell me, like people I know have told me they've got the best sleep of their lives on this program, and that they've, didn't go hungry, and that they had the most energy. And so it's one of those things, I think after the first couple of days when you're doing that sugar detox, but Shakeology helps with that because all the nutrients in it, you're not going to get like the keto flu like a lot of people do. Is this allergy free? You would have to look at each of the specific supplements to see what the different ingredients are. If you want to message me what your allergies are, I can look at the individual supplements and tell you if some of them have some of those ingredients in there for you, Holly, okay? So just message me. I can't remember. I know we had talked about those before. And so this is definitely something that is, going to be very plant-based, very vegan-friendly. And if it's something that you've ever considered, it's a great option. So anyways, it gives you, if you wanted, for those people who are like, okay, just tell me what to do, tell me what to eat, tell me when to eat, and I will follow it. Because a lot of times they're like, I don't know where to start. This is perfect because not only does it tell you like what times to do things and everything, it gives you actually the foods that you can eat. So it will tell you, okay, you can have this for breakfast, day 1. You have this for lunch, day 2, day 1, or whatever. So it gives you your lunches and your snacks already pre-planned for you. It gives you a shopping list. So if you're one of those people you like to be told exactly what to do so you can follow it to the T, this is going to be great because it's going to tell you from beginning to end. There's going to be the recipes in here. It's going to tell you how to prepare them. And it's just great for those, if you're needing like, if you are legalistic, which is not always a bad thing, of being able to check off some things. But I do think, let's see. So it just has lots of different recipes in there. So you're eating good food, guys. You may eat some foods that you've never tried before, and that's great because, I've never cooked a butternut squash before, and I bought butternut squash this past week, and I'm like, I don't know how to make it. So, I asked for recipes so I can play around with it. And there's tons in here. Let's go through. And it's just all completely laid out. So if you're one of those people that you need, help. So there's like some of the graphics, and then the recipes to help you. There's tons on here. Let's see, what are some other options? I'll just show you some of these. So, you have tons of options on this meal plan. And obviously, you can kind of modify it to what you like. If you don't like collard greens, don't eat collard greens. Eat something else that is approved in the plan. So I really like how it's a process. It's not cold turkey. It'll give me something to be able to follow. So anyway, let me make sure that there's nothing else that's super important in here. Hey, honey.
What are you doing?
Honey, shh. So basically, and then in the end, it tells you about maintenance mode. It tells you some things that you can do to be able to stay on track. Hey Lucy. So basically it tells you what can you eat post to, you know, basically keep your results. 1 week after your reset, 2 weeks, and then 3 to 4 weeks and beyond. And then it talks about lifestyle changes that you can make, that you can continue, and basically some tips, and then exercise. So it's not something that where, okay, you do for 21 days and then you're like, all right, then you start whatever you want and you add in all the sugar and you just start back where you were before. No, that's not it. So basically this is going to be the beginning of eating, you know, basically a very clean diet. It's going to cut out, I'm really hoping that it cuts out the dairy. That's my big thing. And obviously the carbs and, you know, the grains and stuff that I've kind of slowly added back in, because I want to be pretty much grain free and dairy free. So kind of similar to like a paleo diet. Because I just don't see how they necessarily benefit my diet or benefit my body and fuel it the way that I want, even though I like them a lot, because of my hormones. So anyways, at the end, there's a shopping list. It will tell you basically how many of each one, so that way you're not having to go several times a week. And that's really great. So I will be able to go and do my checklist. And all these graphics I'll be able to find online and save them on my phone. Yes, Lucy, I do too. Dairy's been one of the hardest things for me. The grains were hard because I was a huge tater and bread girl, and but I've gotten a lot better with that. So that is something. The dairy is hard. So anyways, that is the program and nutrition guide. If you have any questions about any of the things that I've shared, please let me know. I will try to answer those questions and get back and comment to you all and reply to whoever asked me questions that I need to go check out. So I'm super excited. I'm very nervous. I know my husband's nervous, and we'll see how it goes. I will be documenting the journey, and tonight I will be, even though I'm in the middle of PIO, I'm still going to continue that, you know, hopefully once or twice a week, just so I can still stay a little bit active. But I'm definitely going to be listening to my body, because this is more about restoring my body than challenging myself physically. This is more about challenging this muscle to make the right choices when it comes to putting things in my mouth, right? So I'm super excited. I will be taking my measurements and my pictures hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, so I'll have help. And my husband will be as well, and we will go from there. So super excited. I'll keep you all updated on the journey. Let me know if you think that you might be interested in this. I would love for you to do it with me. I think it's an awesome program, and I just really hope that, I'm really optimistic, and I think that I'm going to see some awesome results from it. Just where my body is just plagued with these awful hormones, and if you deal with hormone imbalances or anything like that, that kind of deals with the weight gain and stuff, and makes it so easy to gain but so hard to lose. I think that this is going to be it's the thing that I've needed for so long, and that I've been kind of fighting, because I was like, I'll never do that. That's crazy. I don't want to be vegan, and I don't want to be vegan. I love my meat, but this is something I think that I need to do to restore my body, to cut out all those things that I need to cut out. So, and this is going to be it. So anyways, thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for commenting and just being awesome and following me on my journey. And it's just awesome. So thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday, a wonderful week. And chin up, smile, because someone loves you. Know me. Oh, so Nicole, let's see. The first week you're transitioning out meats. The second week and third week you're vegan on this meal plan. You're cutting out meat, so it's completely plant-based. But I don't plan on staying vegan after this. Who knows? I might be. But it's definitely one of those. They are trying to basically reduce all the hormones because there's so many hormones and stuff added to meat and, in the dairy and stuff. And so it's just good to get it out completely. So that's why they have done the no meat for the week 2 and 3, because they want to get all of those hormones out, all those toxins, and then start doing the cleanse and cleaning everything out. So, and then restoring that, that digestive health and stuff in week 3. So from this, what I envision now basically is, I will incorporate meat back, but I'm going to try not to do, the grains or the dairy, and basically eat a very clean, with meat, a very clean meal plan, again, because I need it. So anyway, if you see my husband around town and he's cranky over the next couple weeks because I am making him cut out meat and stuff, please be patient with him. Please be patient with me, because I've heard wonderful things. I've heard some people are like they didn't miss it or whatever, but yes, grass-fed. Yes, that is definitely the way to go, Nicole, for the grass-fed meat. So just be a little bit gracious with us. Yeah, so I hope you have a great day, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.